Welcome everybody to I think this is actually like my sixth EireBB game because we restarted the teams that first lost on that. I don't know, I'm really tired. I'm doing this game right after getting back from commentating on the World Championships. Literally got in a few hours ago on my flight. This game is scheduled because the next couple of days are busy for me, so I'm going to jump straight into it. But it's a top of the table clash. My Dark Elves in second place against the humans in first place, so we will see. Hello, Collie and Shizharasti and Sunflex, Steve, Motti, Jlev, and that's everyone. And Shizharasti, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 11 months with the weirdos. Thank you. Less excited about Sunday Super Sonic and CCL. Yeah, oh my goodness, new season coming up. So much to talk about because, yes, I have just been away at the World Championships. Lots to talk about. We, just before the grand final, did the official announce of the Norse team coming out for next season, which possibly had leaked out in one or two places. But all sorts of other fun stuff for next season too. And in general, all good stuff. But I have to say, the ban on Megastars and Bombers, I mostly support, but I kind of feel like stunties should get a free pass. So I do understand your pain on that one. What are we looking at? So I'm waiting for... I'm just going to say Tavares because I think that's too many letters. Otherwise, I'm not sure I can say them all without... going mad. Hello, Budball and Bobbers. Hey, Bryden Cheney. Thank you so much. I am tired. My voice is tired. So I don't know how much I'm going to manage today, but I have this EireBB game schedule that needs to get played. This is my EireBB team. I think it's like 4 wins and a draw if we take out the first game, which we obviously had to reset the team because it all died, and you're allowed to reset your team once in EireBB. Anyway, we've got 2 blodges. We've got a Wrestle Witch, and we've just got the most terrible set of randoms imaginable. 2 Shadowings, a Strip Ball, and a Frenzy when you already have a good Frenzy. Not good. We're into some humans who have all sorts of good skills. They have Mighty Blow, and Guard, and a Blodge Catcher, and Tackle. How do you roll these randoms? It's the ones we want. Got a Halfling as well, and an Ogre. Going to be very tough. The opponent is currently top of the standings, but whew, yeah, I really thought about just playing this one off stream, but because I've been doing the run on stream, I feel like you kind of gotta do it on the stream. But yeah, I am really tired. If it wasn't for this game, I would not be streaming today. This is the problem with signing up for leagues. Two-edged sword. Good because leagues are more fun, but bad because scheduling. Nobs, OP, nobs. Listen, if you're watching this and you don't know who won the World Championship, you've got about 5 seconds to get out because we're going to talk about it. So if you're watching on YouTube and you've been watching that series separately, stop. Get out of here. Okay? Go watch it. But otherwise, we're going to talk about it. So, that's the only warning you get. Oh my god. Imagine Imperial Nobility winning the World Championship of Blood Bowl. Who would have thunk it? Not me, that's for sure, and not Jimmy, who kept saying he was 100% confident they would lose, even as they were winning in the final. Absolute scenes. Oh my god, Jurassic, it was properly good studio, yeah. Really the setup was all so slick. I was so impressed with so much of everything, actually. Like the whole setup they put on for us, everything was so well put together. I thought that Nacon and Cyanide really gave us everything we needed to put on a good show, and then they gave us to get the ref. They gave us great, exciting news to put into the show. These linemen haven't got helmets. They look a bit exposed. The human linemen. How does one play Blood Bowl? I can talk about Blood Bowl. Did a lot of talking about Blood Bowl the last few days, but how does one play? We are not going to see World Championship Standard Blood Bowl from me today. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Do not take the fact that I've just been watching the world's best to mean that I'm going to play like them, because that is not what's going to happen. I promise you that right now. That's rubbish. I haven't even left myself a good stomp here, have I, with the free bribe? Oh, I've really messed this up. That should be in the stomper. Now it's got a double rush for a stomp. This is terrible. I don't even know I can stomp. Ball's not very safe. It's definitely not safe if I don't pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you know what? I'm just really need to let him do it, because I not want to spend the reroll. See what happens. Probably I lose my witch elf is what happens. Thanks, Panda. There was so much. There was so much lovely stuff in chat. There was a point. It's honestly like a little bit like a bit mosh. Like at one point on Sunday, the stream was going so well. We were having such a good time, and people were just being so bloody lovely in chat about how much they were enjoying the cast, and like it was weird because I was like, I can't just sit here and read lots of people saying, "Oh, you're so amazing," right? So I wasn't like acknowledging everyone saying how happy they were and how much they were enjoying the show, but I did read them, and it was really, really cool. Like seeing that people were having that good of a time, and that we were helping people to have that good of a time. Like it was a really nice feeling. Like I can't tell you how much I enjoyed the whole weekend, and definitely like the final cast yesterday just felt like, I don't know, like it just felt like it all came together really well. And then the fact that we got an incredible final obviously takes it up to that level. The fact that Andrew and Diomed played this unreal game takes it to a whole different place. Not unreal game, unreal series. Hey, Christopher. No, I haven't got Jim next to me. What do I really think of Ringtons? It's okay. It's not as good as Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea's still number one. But it's perfectly good. Perfectly drinkable. I had a second Ringtons, and I wasn't mad at it. Shepherd! 31 months with the weirdos. Miss Star commentator, thank you. Lovely to see you in chat. So I'd love to see all of you. I think everyone who's been in chat here so far tonight, I saw in chat at some point over the weekend, so lovely to see all of you. Jimmy's not on Yorkshire tea, and Jimmy thinks that Yorkshire tea people are all too convinced that it's the best. But he also said that Yorkshire tea's pretty good. So I think he just thinks Rington's a little bit better, which I guess is like a northeast versus Yorkshire thing. Jimmy is from Albannon. It's the only way. Right, well this is already a mess. We'll punch. Oh, could anything just fall over, please? I'm gonna see. This is what happens. I spend the weekend with Jimmy and Andy. I just want things to go splat. I'm taking on the banger mindset. Hate it. Hate everything. Hate Blood Bowl. Don't hate Blood Bowl. Love Blood Bowl. I've had a great time at Blood Bowl this weekend. Hate this turn though. I really do hate this turn. I need to go to the blue-red mode because I'm not seeing my players very clearly right now. Bring you in here. Quicks! Thank you so much for the tier 2 resub. 7 months with the weirdos. Please die. Not you, Quicks. That came out at the wrong time. Definitely not you, Quicks. This guy. This one that I'm punching. Sorry, let's be more clear about that. Definitely do not ask Quicks to die. I'm so sorry. Whoops. I'm sorry, I was talking to the player. It was in my way and I didn't like it. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. I'm sorry. Like I say, I spent a bit too much time with Andy and Jimmy this weekend. My expectations have moved towards violence. I choose violence. You're going to try and get the ball. There's so many dice does roll here. We're definitely stomping on one of these two, and I prefer it to be this one. Take this block first. Lovely. I hope there's nothing goes splat. Okay. And then I'd really prefer to foul this, wouldn't I? I think I can get away with that. We're going to do the big run up. Stomp. Instantly caught. Great. Great use of the bribe. And the bribe failed. Magic. So that bribe, all that bribe did for me was get me a player sent off that I wouldn't have fouled otherwise. Perfect. Thank you, Blood Bowl. Good to see you again. Love that for me. Absolutely love that for me. Oh, it's the classic trap foul. Would not have fouled without the bribe. They give you a bribe, so you do it, and then you get sent off and don't even achieve anything. I should never foul. Other people should foul as much as they want and never get caught, but I should never. Except when I play my goblins. My goblins can get away with it a little bit. And buongiorno, Baldi. Just not goblin refereeing. Buonasera at this point, really. Very much the evening. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed that in all of those hits we didn't break armor once. We did at least break armor on that foul, but it wasn't a removal and we got removed for it. Lost the bribe. And they still bloody have theirs as well. Oh, stupid dice game. Why would anyone play this stupid dice game except for because it's awesome and we just had an amazing weekend of showing how fun it can be. Good guy, Merton, with the gift subs. That's very kind. Welcome to the Weirdos, JSB and Shower Night, I think. Thank you, good guy, Merton. That's very kind of you. What am I doing here? We're going to probably have to dodge here. We could hit it on one dice. We could hit it on a two dice. It's just a lot of work for probably not that much reward. It's a little tempting to move forward here, but I feel like we might get forced in early. I'm way too tired to be making these decisions right now. I'm just going to be honest about it. Way, way, way too tired. Could we serve this? We definitely can serve this. We need to roll about 100 pushes. We definitely can. Oh, that's what you need to start with. Oh, pushes it is then. Alright. Guess we're surfing it. So rush with you, so even though we don't actually need the frenzy, we do it with you anyway. And there's the POW. Well, that's good. We didn't want the POW sooner, so that's worked out. Actually got pushes where we wanted them. Didn't do anything again, but for now, having a blitzer off of the drive is definitely not bad news, is it? I do want to hit that, but probably shouldn't. Or at the very least, should get the ball safe first. Then I could do it, maybe. If we can get these dodges. Not that dodge. Can't. Not feeling lucky tonight. Not feeling lucky at all. Shirato, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a fun stream. Hey, BB Jock. And I don't have the MV. And Lola. Ciao, Lola. Yeah, it's literally just the one game. Because it's a league game I had scheduled. This is not going to be a long stream. I am really tired and do need a rest. But this game was scheduled and needed playing, so we're just doing a quick stream to get this game played. What am I tired from? Carrying Jim. Jim was great. It was really, really fun working with Jim the whole weekend. Like, obviously, like with Andy being in the quarterfinal and then the semi-final and then the third and fourth game, there was a good chunk of the weekend when it was just me and Jim. And if you have, like, I don't know, if you're not able to have fun with someone, that could be quite a tough dynamic, but I feel like we had fun and it was good. Ooh, 1 and 9 on the ogre. Will they reroll it? I bet they reroll it. I bet they put the low and reroll in. They do, and it fails. Get wrecked. Love that for me. Okay, well, I've moaned about dice a bit, so there's something that went right. Okay, turn 3. So I think we've got some good opportunity here just to take the space and not get too ahead of ourselves. We don't need to. I reckon we can take these hits if we make this dodge, which is, of course, a big fat if. But first, let's take this hit and move the ball up so the ball can come first, I think. To like here, 2 in from the sideline, that looks good. Bring that out, give ourselves some width, bring that in front. It's going to be the bits there, so we're just going to do this first. I don't know, maybe that should move first. My brain's not fully cooperating with me right now. We're only getting 1 hit here, but it is a guard one. And then if they want to punch those, they can, but it means they're keeping pieces back here and not bothering my offense. So I think I'm okay with it. Maybe I shouldn't be okay with it, but I think I'm okay with it. So let's see what happens. Ooh. I have to say, Christopher, I was worried because Jim started giving that answer and we hadn't prepared that or anything. Like, I didn't know like what Jim was going to say about the Norse, and like I assumed he was just going to say something light-hearted. But then he started doing it. I'm like, wait, he's doing the sound alert. The sound alert's like we're really sweary. Like, is he just going to say it? But of course, he adapted it into being funny about it. So yeah, that was a good response from Jim. I thought he did that well. Like I told him I was going to come to him in like a playful manner about it. So. Hey, Freezing Star, thank you. Of course. Oh my god, Freezing Star. You definitely can. But I'm going to want to know if I can come, because I have wanted one of those crochet goblins for a long time. I have wanted one of those crochet goblins ever since I first saw one of those crochet goblins. So... Collie sat with her goblin that she got just to spite me. But yes, share away. Deepest, darkest Dorset. Do you know, I've been really thinking recently. I have a bee in my bonnet recently that I'd really like to get a car again. I haven't had a car in years and years, and you really don't need one where I live. I just want one. I want the freedom to like get off and go places. And if I had a car, I could go to Dorset, couldn't I, for a Blood Bowl tournament? Wouldn't it be such a big deal? Although, actually, I think that's... Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm away. I think that's when I'm doing my big trip next year. 22nd of March. Ooh, was that a snake? That was a snake. All right, so the dice have definitely been kind to me the last couple of turns. So, we're already carrying on someone we want to score on. That's great. Stall is looking pretty good here. They have got their one-turn options. I think we just come to the middle? Question mark? Are you bullying me again, Collie? She's a bully chat. Just showing off. Get this thrower maybe, that'd be good to get rid of. I don't think we've broken armor with any of our blocks. We broke armor obviously on the foul, for what good it did us. I don't think our blocks have broken armor at all.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. Because splat.
Shadowing on the ball. It's not going anywhere. This just forces you to make a decision if you want to use that ogre. Like, if you want to move it at all, it's going to have to blitz. Evening Distorter. But yeah, check out Freezing Stars Brothers Tournament, Duffins. Absolute legends, the pair of them. And those goblins are the stinking cutest. And I'm already mad that I'm not going to get to play in that one. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when I'll be away. Not pretty sure, I'm like certain I'm away in March. So I'm sad I won't be able to go, but if you live near Dorset and would like to go to a fun tournament, I'm very certain that will be one. Alright, Collie, we know you've got a goblin. It doesn't make you cool. It does make her a little bit cool, but... Oh, it's so cute! Stinking cute little goblin. I want it. I'm gonna have to steal it when I go to Collie's house next time. I mean, definitely not steal it. Definitely wouldn't do that. It's got, Collie's one's got like the troll type hair, doesn't it? It's got like one of those, the Trolls toys from way back when. Maybe you would never. You would never. You didn't buy a massive mansion to not have me come round and visit. Just saying. And now we're getting fouled, because unlike me, my opponent has no bribe wasted. Oh dear. It's a blitzer too. Maybe I shouldn't have faced with that one. Okay, they're bribable, so maybe we'll go. We'll see. So they have failed the argue the call. They could keep the bribe and just let this player go because they have got a bench. But no, they've used the bribe. So their bribe does work, but it is gone. So in fact, those free bribes were kind of rubbish, weren't they? They were kind of rubbish.
I'm looking forward to these next few matches.
Sorry for being moving. I'm just doing some stuff in the background. Oh, shadowing! Oh, failed our shadowing roll, dice. We could surf this. Is it an overcommit? Maybe. Surf that. No, we can't. Could punch the catcher quite a lot. Probably better. Probably better just to catch the puncher quite a lot. I think I just said catch the puncher, but I meant punch the catcher. So we can go into this. Oh, we're really close to being able to surf this, but we can't quite, can we? Let's just power it instead. Won't die. Why won't they die? It feels deliberate. Feels like they're deliberately not dying. Spiteful, you could even say.
Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game. That's going to cost. It's the other team's turn.
Thanks so much, Captain Darth Vader. As I keep saying, it's so lovely that people enjoyed it. Really, really fun. Freezing stars up to 4 of the crochet goblins. Plus an ogre. I had a troll pencil topper. We definitely had like a couple of them, my brother and I. I did about pencil toppers, but just like the little ones that sit on your desk. Yeah. I've just been saying, I had such a blast with it. It was a really, really fun time.
Spike Magazine. Periodical both players and fans read.
True was an amazing host here at Unreal, natural. And also, I don't think Andy realised he was in a comedy duo and Jimmy was the straight guy in the duo. Poor Andy. I did check in off stream and be like, if it's ever too much, you have to tell me, because there's so many memes with Andy, and it's funny to lean into the memes and people enjoy them, but at the same time, you never want those to go too far and someone to feel uncomfortable, so. So we're going for the uphill with the catcher on the ball. Roll a push and a pow. I'm obviously going to choose the push, so could re-roll it, but they're looking for a. It's like a 1 in 9 they need, don't they? Because only power defender stumbles work. So yeah, they'd be looking. They're looking for a 1 in 9 on that, so not that likely to go good for them. Do you not like that square? That's definitely surfable. I still don't like it. I like it for me very much. I don't like it for them. They are still fouling with the bribe gone. I guess they can because they've got the bench. might be able to surf both of these. Push, push. Push, push. We'll put that on. I don't know if we can surf both of them. In which case, which is more valuable? That's pretty handy for 1 ton. And they've got a second catcher. Probably this is more valuable. God. Oh, Andy's got a quick wit when he wants to. And he's he does. I think it's hard to tell sometimes. Like sometimes he genuinely does like miss things or like misinterpret things, but he's also very good at playing that deadpan. He's very, very good at that. So I agree with you.
There's only one word to say.
Do we want to surf this one? Push, push. I think it's probably better to go for that surf and take the power here since we got it. Because this surf is not... So it's not that hard, but then immediately we make it hard for ourselves. It's got tackle on it. Off you go. Ooh, that's a bad one. We're going to want to Appo that for sure. Appo in. Appo is good, so no harm done, although it is out of our way for the rest of this drive. Tackle there is annoying, isn't it? I think that's still the dodge we do next, because the other two are linemen.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, is the bot not the... Oh, I thought I turned the bot on and I hadn't. That's how tired I am. I opened the bot but I didn't log into it. Oh, and now it's... Damn it. Now it wants reauthorizing. Which it always does when it's a pain. Alright. Bot should be alive. Bot should be alive. Like a foghorn
read the
with
android's
boobies. Boobies.
See what happens.
Boobies. Yes, indeed. I know, right? Appo working? What's that about? Oh, shadowing. We're going to shadow, chat. We're going to shadow. They've done a successful dodge. Are we going for the ball here? Where are we even going? I guess we shadow anyway. No, we don't. We can't. Oh, they both had a chance to shadow and they both failed. We failed our shadowing twice. We were double shadowing on that. Well, they've selected blitz, but I can't see like the red thing of like who they're blitzing, and they're blitzing the ball. Okay, they're going for all of it. Wow. Aggressive stuff here from our opponent, who even puts the last reroll in, which means they've got no reroll for the 1 turn. Super, super aggressive. I would definitely have wanted to keep a reroll for the 1 turn try. Let's take a hit on this. I guess we could make this a 3 dice at least for the first hit. We could have done it as a 2 dice and then hit that on a 2 dice. Maybe that was better, but being extra cautious. Take 3 dice.
He seems a
Okay,
bit stuck.
let's have a little score.
The ball is in the end zone, and according to lucky sick lefties, we
Hmm.
have a touchdown. They're short of one player. That's a gap to be filled.
I think with the 2 different ways of 1 turning, especially with the amount of rerolls, probably the right thing to do here is it's just the back line. Probably. Who goes on the line here? Frenzy one or shadowing one? We have 2 shadowing and they're both a bit rubbish, so maybe the shadowing one. I mean, the frenzy feels pointless because we get witch elves, but whatever. We kind of reused it, right? We've been using the frenzy on that drive, so we're getting some value for it. Highly recommend shadowing assassins against gnomes. Are assassins the answer to the gnome meta? Maybe. Maybe shadowing against movement 5. Maybe that's really the answer to the gnome meta. I've still not played against gnomes on the tabletop, which is a sadness, frankly. Like, I want to get my gnome games. I need to paint my gnome team so I can play them. By which I mean I need to start painting at all. And then I could play gnomes. I could be the gnome I want to see in the world. But yeah, I've still not actually played a game with them or against them. It's a little sad. So we haven't put our halfling on, which I feel like is a missed opportunity. Why not give yourself both tries? But they're going to try the catcher 1 turn they have set up for. Changing weather does not actually change anything. I'll play against you. Let's do it, Dizzy. And hi, Dizzy. Could ask Techno very nicely. Oh, it's Shepherd. Oh my god, how was your tournament? I'm really sorry, guys. Like, my brain really is not fully functioning today. I'm really tired. But yeah, it sounded like it all went off well. And I would love to play your gnomes, Dizzy. We should make that happen. Okay, we've got the first push. This is looking like the first push off the line was the hardest here because that was only 2 dice. And of course, you are rolling for 5 plus without a reroll. So this is looking like you should get the pushes here now. Only needs 2 more pushes to get into range. So this is possible. This is possible. You're going to have to do some dodges at the end with dodge skill, but not with any rerolls after your dodge skill. But it's definitely possible. You've got the second push here. Oh wait, hang on. Do you have the second push here? You can't. This is not as good as I thought it was. I was not fully paying attention, but this, you needed someone here. I think this was a square off because you want to hit here, into here, into here, into here. So now the only way to do it is to punch from here into here. But then you've got to fill these squares to do that. Which maybe they're giving up on. Yeah, they're giving up on it. It was doable, but you had to like get all these players around to fill these squares. So yeah, just like a small mistake not filling that square. Andrew, congratulations on winning the World Championships. I definitely want to rest I had this one league game that was scheduled, and so I need to play it. But as soon as this game is finished, I stop. Just this one league game. Yeah, just a very short stream tonight. I am looking forward to rest. But yes, congratulations, and well done, and thank you again for giving us such an amazing final. So after a rough start, things have come our way a bit. They've used their bribe without getting a removal for it. They have not scored back to our score, and we're going to have 10 players to start the second half, which could be worse. Definitely could be worse. If there is anyone in chat who didn't watch it, I am sorry if you're getting spoiled here for the final, but you really, really should go and watch it because it was an incredible final. I say watch the whole cast. There is it's got to be about 24 hours worth of cast on the Nacon channel, because we did 3 streams, quarterfinal, semi-final and final, that were each about 8 hours. So there is a lot of hashtag content to enjoy if you didn't see it live. And I might be biased, but I think it was pretty fun. I think it was pretty fun content. And chat is telling me it was pretty fun content, so... Chat never lies, does it? No, chat has never steered anyone wrong. Not once has chat ever tried to mislead a streamer. Has there been some sort of event then? Well, there's been some sort of event, Star Ferret. There's been an event titled Star Ferret tries to qualify Wood Elves for Chalice. Don't think I haven't noticed your little Wood Elf run going on. You failed? What? How have you failed? You were in there last I looked. Well, that's where you just play again and do what the true Chalice grinders do and just keep playing again until you get there. It removed 9 elves and 8 turns. That will happen sometimes. And they won't be fun times. Already qualified with Necro. Oh, look at you showing off. Multi-teaming it. So, position here is interesting. We'll definitely be curious to see if Tavares wants to play for a win or not. I think you'd be pretty aggressive to go for a win here against Elves unless you get very good removals. But you could get good removals because you've got 2 Mighty Bow. And obviously full set of line of scrimmage hits coming. So it might be a situation where they wait to see how it goes. But the starting point is pretty good for us because we have a blitz and all 6 players. I really want to hit this, but I think maybe the more sensible way is just to go away from that because we've got more we can do over here, I think. Yeah, I think that's got to be right to go this way. Okay, that one going through. It's 2 already. I want to use the witch here and go 2 into 2. Just screening that because what will probably happen if we go this way is they're going to pick that ball up and come this way. So just giving ourselves some screen on that side. As we shove this guard one towards the sideline. And we do power, which is nice. Ooh, and you break it, which is very nice. It's kind of actually the perfect outcome for the witch as well because we managed to get it and not stuck on that piece. There, it's stunned, not ideal served. maybe we want to bring this back more towards the middle. So we really don't want to be in a position where that block gets us onto you. I really don't know here. Forward, backward. Just over there. I just want a song about me from Dr. Hellboy. Maybe you just ask him. Maybe if you ask him, he'll give you one. Oh, shadowing. Wait, who's shadowing where? So they've punched from here. If we shadow, we go next to the ogre. That seems like a bad idea. Let's not go next to the ogre. Top tip, don't choose to go and stand next to ogres. Too shy and bashful. Psha. Psha, I say. 29, but they don't have block. Oh, it's a reroll. It's exciting. Get a reroll out. Does get a power on the reroll, but humans down to just the 2 now for their drive. We've got a lot of built-in rerolls, humans, so it's not necessarily a big drama for them. They've got reroll for the pickup, they've got reroll for any catch or handoff. They've got block on a lot of pieces. Still, you never know. Could be relevant. Does make pickup. It was a scary pickup for them. It's a 1 in, it's like 8 times out of 9 that pickup is fine, but it's still scary to do, right? Because you've got elves that have come forward. You do kind of need to make a cage here, so you either need to rush or you're going to need to move 1. I don't know if you're going to have an easy option to make the blitz without spreading yourself a little bit thin. Maybe it's okay. Maybe you just blitz here on the 1 dice to get that back in. I know you want to blitz with this one with a mighty blow, but you haven't given yourself an assist now, have you? Maybe you just 1 dice with it. Oh, ogre blitz, of course, because that's got 2 dice fig next to it. And now you know it's boneheaded, you can just come in here and cover it. Oh, wow, that was a little bit rowdy, because if you fail that, I have a hit on the ball. I assumed this was going to come in. Because otherwise that's just 3 square gaps, so I would have gone straight in. Wow, yeah, that could have been a big dodge fail. Definitely. Okay, alright. So they have stabilised the drive, but some interesting decisions for assist turn. I wouldn't normally, but I'm pretty tempted just to stand all of these up. Because the guard is not currently in here, and only one of these players has block, and they have spent a reroll already. I think we're going for a pressure turn. I think we want to lean on this right now. Well, maybe this is bad pressure, because I don't think I'm going to go all the way. Which was the thing that Andy was talking about a lot over the weekend. Like, if you're going to go in, go all the way in, which is often true. I have not stopped and thought through everything as I could have done because I'm tired and I'm just doing things. We are going pretty in here, aren't we? This is not light pressure. This is quite a lot of pressure. Because this guard is out of the play is the reason that I thought it might be time. It's not completely out of the play actually, is it? You can double rush and get it into that square, but it's definitely not available to use here where you'd really like it. So yeah, that was my thinking on putting the squeeze on, is even though they're not actually down this player, they feel like they're down it for a turn. I love these opportunities to just use the strength advantage, make that catcher do either a 3+ dodge or has to get 2 assists in to do something with a block. And the 2 assists aren't easy to get because when they're easy to get, you bring those there, but then you haven't got anything free to move here if you do that. So just a little bit of pressure. See what happens. Probably what happens is we get punched a lot and then the humans run off with the ball, but you never know. Ball carrier blitz on the blodger. Does not get the power. I'm curious why we did it here with that and not the mic. It didn't power anyways, didn't matter, but I guess it depends with like what they do, but I'm trying to see the situation where it's better to do it with that and not this one. Okay, so this looks like we definitely want to take these blocks up front. Although, we want to take these blocks up front, but we've left the guard back there. Questions. I have questions. Just bad if he didn't play knobs. Knobs OP. We can't all play knobs. They're too powerful. 1 dice skull is where we're going. Into a 1 dice skull. Rough dice for our opponent. Definitely rough dice there. Rough dice, but I also did not see the plan here. Like, this feels like even if you push 3 of those off, I've still got something in contact with your cage. Yeah, I was a bit confused about what the plan was here. Also, we didn't wake up this from Bonehead, which could be massive. We have not got block on here, so we have to be a bit careful too. Have got block here, so we could just punch that catcher because we've got 2 dice of block. Okay. Maybe that was silly, I don't know, it didn't really achieve much if I got it, so... Well, moving a catch is always achieving something, isn't it? So I think we punch this way, because if we don't get the knockdown, we can push it again. Hopefully. Okay, we do get the knockdown, that's nice. In which case we'll stay where we are. The thing is, I really want to hit it this way, but because the guard, I pretty much have to sack it going this way. It's obviously not like the #1 choice. I guess what we could do is if we can get this down, then we can put 2 assists in, and we could blitz from here, and yeah, it's still going that way. It's not really changing anything, but one other option we could do is bring in here. Yeah, don't totally hate that. Blitz this instead, and then we're pushing that into here. Okay, don't hate this. Let's give this a bit. Let's give this a try. So we're not going to directly blitz the ball carrier. Maybe I'll regret it. But there is method to the madness. I say, forgetting that needs an assist. Because that pushes into here, this pushes into here, and then we get 2 bites at it. Push, 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 push. Hello? Do you have block? So do we. Push, push, push. Follow. And there it is, on the extra hit. And this way the scatter direction is not going in towards their players. The whole thought there was just to not push in, have the scatter go that way. So it has worked out to some extent, although we are still scattering towards the ogre over here. At least the ogre is Bonehead for this turn. Well, that's not actually very ideal, is it? So we've caught it, but it's very easy now for them to sack it back because they've got guard here, they've got wrestle here. That's pretty not great, actually. Oh well. Bounce ability, no, bobble ability, sorry, from the weekend. That was one of our phrases of the weekend, bobble ability. The bobble ability on that ball was too high. They didn't even use the wrestle, they just powered it straight away with the mighty blow. Okay, that's not too bad a scatter for us though. It does look wonkified. We needed to pummelize it, didn't we? We needed to pummelize it, but the wonka bit, about the bobbleability and the, I don't know, other words all came into play. Words are hard. Words are hard after a long weekend. Giraffe! Hi, giraffe. And I was about to say Collie, and I was like, wait, Collie's been here the whole time. That's so tired. Giraffe, I'm having the tea, and I agree with you both. It's a bit. I don't know, it's not horrible. It's just a bit. It's just a bit. Thank you for the follow, Rude Badger. No, the coconut one yesterday was horrible. The coconut tea yesterday was genuinely horrible. I think like all of us took like one sip of the coconut one. We're like, nope, not having that. I did not finish mine. Like I thought I wouldn't like the one yesterday because I thought it was going to taste like a Bounty because it was like chocolate and coconut. But it wasn't even like it's nasty because it's a Bounty. It was just nasty. I don't know what went wrong with it because normally their teas are all good. But that one, I don't know, they got the formula wrong. So a removal for the humans puts us down to 9. Only a badly hurt though on grave mistake. Which is possibly a shame because I'm not sure if I really want that beast alive. Maybe we were hoping that one would die. You're getting second-hand tea club notes, are you, Collie, from us? Wrestle, you will take there. We have block. They're probably pretty happy with that. Obviously, they'd prefer to get a power and have that player standing. But they haven't got a lot of players here for the recovery, have they? They've got this one here. A thrower has a long way to go. This cat, maybe you're going to try and do some crazy stuff with the catcher at the end because that would be a great piece to have it on, but it does need to do a lot. You could have been a part of Tea Club, Collie. You would have been. You were definitely welcome. And in fact, as I pointed out, the advent calendar given to your husband has 2 of each tea, so you could even have split it. Okay, finally got this one up. This one's been lying down for a while. Big rush. Have I blitzed yet? Yes, of course you blitzed that, haven't I? So, okay. This is the easiest path to the ball. It means giving up this hit. I don't know if you're going for the ball though. We are going for the ball. Last reroll. Does put the last reroll in. Rolls the 6. Well, it was a 3+, but does roll a 6. That's good. Yeah, you don't have to go for the ball. You just get that over there and it kind of makes this all a lot more awkward. But definitely rough to have to spend the last reroll on it. So, what is she possibly going to bring to Tea Club? Opinions on Taifu versus Tetley. Collie would bring her usual insight and knack for banning ferret. Okay, so we can block this, right? We don't have to blitz it. So I'm thinking maybe use a blitz here to bring that through. Thank you for the follow. Someone. Can't actually read that right now because I'm not seeing the screen how I want to. Could blitz from there if we wanted to. Definitely not in the way. Although, no, if it doesn't fall over, it's still in the way. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have brought this in and blitzed with that one, but it's too late for that now. Maybe we don't blitz with this one at all. Maybe we just come round. Do a rush. Okay, like that. Not the dream outcome, but it's okay. We're okay with pull here, aren't we? I want to pick it up on this one just to do a blodge, right? Like, get it on blodge. That's going to improve the situation. So we're going to do this one step at a time. I'm going to declare the blitz here, but we're going to do this first and see what happens. Okay, so we've got it, so we haven't spent a reroll. That's not great. Not great. 1 dice with block, or 2 dice, or 2 plus dodge, but we have got tackle on us, so I think I'm going to take the block. Going to reroll the block. Okay. Not ideal again. Not going great this turn, I have to admit. But now we have at least got the witch around. I really wanted to pow here and not to have to do the second hit because that's going to move that off the square where I wanted it. Oh well. That's so bad. I can't put the reroll in though. I mean, they just got 2 dice in the ball now. They've just got 2 dice in the ball, but I think it's better to keep the reroll because that reroll could fail. Even if we get it, like, it's not securing the position. So yeah, I think we need to just not use the reroll. They haven't got any rerolls, so they've got work to do as well here, right? I think it's better to keep our reroll and have that in the bank for when we need it. Even though we sort of needed it there. I don't know. Nice chain push there. Risky because you've got no reroll. That was a 1 in 9 risk, but now you've pushed the mighty blow into a free hit. With the guard well positioned as well. Very, very not good turn there for us. Maybe I should have played it differently, but definitely not the dice we were hoping for. Needing elf tips. Very clever. Oh, okay. I assumed we'd go for that with a tackle, and instead we've based with a tackle. This does get you an extra hit because you're blocking that way. Who needs tackle? Just roll pows. Just roll pows. Yeah, I'm really surprised by that decision not to use a tackle, but roll the pow into removal. Our apothecary. Because otherwise we are really losing players too fast here. I think there's a very good chance this is a draw now, but I think if we didn't apothecary that, it was definitely a draw. So, trying to protect our chances of having a win, even though they are fading on us. Really need Tova to fail something else. They failed some things, that's why they're out of rerolls, but we need them to have something go wrong now that the rerolls are gone. So we are getting pummeled. So, not an easy way to the ball. You can dodge and jump over and go for the pickup. Does the dodge, does the jump over, does the pickup. Like I said, if you don't need rerolls, everything gets a lot easier. That's frustrating, given they have got no rerolls on the table, but what can you do? Sometimes you don't need rerolls, you make the dice. So we can stand this up and have 2 dice with the Witch Elf. Stand that up as well. Stand that up as well. We need to tag that if we want it to go 2 into 2. It's not totally straightforward. I see, wasted the power now. That wasn't clever. Got to make them keep picking it up. It's better than not. Flip me, that's not good. Not good, but can't re-roll it. Kind of hoping to... Maybe it wasn't even smart, you know. Maybe bobbling that wasn't even smart. I was thinking about bobbling it, but actually the bobble ability, there was quite a lot of squares that were good for them, so... So, maybe we didn't even want to do it. So now they've got the thrower right there to pick it up with the sure hands. Grr, I feel like I've let this one go, but I also feel like the turn that unravelled it, I'm not really sure what I could have done that differently. I guess I could have spent my last reroll on that dodge, but it just felt so bad. Like you spend your last reroll on that dodge, and then what? Then like a turn later when they make you roll a dice, it fails. So, yeah, like it really feels like it's just been a very rough position the last few turns. I say that, it's their drive and the ball's on the floor, so maybe I'm viewing this all wrong. It's a shame because I feel like we'd won this drive and then we hadn't. Like it definitely could be worse. Like it's not our drive. And we scored on our drive, so the worst case here is the draw. We just want to win, that's all.
A good coach always uses right player, right goal.
Just a lot of powers going the other way. Feels like every block's a power at the moment. And the armor breaks are coming as well. 2 blitzers out of play until turn 14 at the soonest. That really makes it a lot easier for them to get this save. We need more dodge on the team still, that's part of the problem. Like, the team just still isn't that reliable yet because we haven't got the dodge skill. Declared the pass. This seems very greedy. That seems very, very greedy. But no, fails exactly the right time when it's already all sorted. Boo. Alright, oh well. Back to trying to put some pressure on, hoping they fail again. Which is frustrating because we already did that once and we succeeded, and then it wasn't good enough for reasons. For reasons. I've got to make you roll the dice here. I've got to, haven't I? Hope that something will fail again. So that's after. Could we have one not terrible turn? Answer seems like no at the moment. That's just anything but the 1 in 9, right? It's not a turnover, but it's still just bad because it means we can't do any of the stuff we want to do. Like, that gives the next 2 dice by not being a 1 in 9. Instead, just more 1 in 9. After the turn when they rolled pow on every block. Grump. Grump, grump, grump. Yeah, this is so much worse than the turn I had in my head. But now it's basically just maybe they'll fail a dice. That's really all we've got. And all of the dice that we're taking are only going to fail 1 time out of 9, so they're not that likely. Can just score. Would give me a 3 turn.
They've got the advantage, and it is loose.
This looks like they are going to just score, which is rowdy. They've played fairly rowdy. So they might just be going for the score. Use most of their time, Meg, as well. Yes, like it's literally like on our blodger as well. Like we have not been able to roll a power in about 5 turns, and they go for the blodge and get a full power into removal. Oh, it's not. Maybe it's not removal. I saw the animation, but sometimes it does that on the shadowing as well. So okay. But yeah, like, could that not have been a push instead of another pow? Apparently not. Grump. Thank you, Lyration, and thank you for the sub, Durasho or Dr. Asho. Coming in grumpy now because I'm too tired to be playing Blood Bowl. The real thing that's happening now is I'm too tired and shouldn't be playing Blood Bowl because I'm tired. Tired and grumpy. I should be in bed. Hot water bottle in bed. That's what's actually needed. Okay, they've gone for the score, so I'm very glad I didn't spend that last reroll. Very, very glad. A very bloody catcher. Blood Bowl from bed is best Blood Bowl. Okay, 3 turns. So we don't take all these hits in the middle. We're going to look for a more aggressive line. I guess the line should be away from that. Especially with how well that is rolling its powers. We just put 1 piece on there. Keep them from moving freely. Carry on a blodger actually. So we'll put you there. Have the witch free to do frenzy stuff if needed. I'd like to commit more here, but I think that's probably not smart. This is a learning point from the World Cup at the weekend. Like, if you treat your 3 turn like a 3 turn, sometimes you're going to get punished by not being aggressive enough moving forward. So I'm treating my 3 turn as if I need to do a 2 turn, and not messing around with these hits. We saw someone get punished at the weekend for taking those hits, so I'm not. Opponent having a good think about the kick. Changing weather. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's bring 1 player up this way. Bring you over the ball in the middle. Bring too bad.
Looks like the palace is
Okay.
really not inside.
It's a scoring threat. It's also a scoring threat.
They picked up the ball as they put their chances in the middle of the
And that's a massive snake. That's massive. Okay, so we could just lose here. I mean, they need to keep making re-rolls without re-rolls, but they've been doing a pretty brilliant job of making rolls without re-rolls, so yeah, we could just lose here. That's a very big snake. Frustrating. Thank you, Green Bike Guy, and welcome to the chat. Smedley, thank you so much. Well, it's all up on the Nacon Twitch channel. I imagine that Jimmy's going to be uploading them. I don't know, because he uploaded the draw that we did all together. I'm going to ask him what his plans are for that. I definitely want to get a hold of the footage from the weekend, even just for myself and for showreel stuff. But yeah, I don't know if that Nacon stuff will end up on YouTube or if it'll just be on their Twitch or what. But definitely, if you want to watch stuff you missed, it's all on the Nacon Twitch channel for sure. It's all right there. The voice of Bloodfall.
close and personal.
I should see if they eventually put Amazons in the game, if they need some Amazon voice notes that are better than the ones they had in Blood Bowl 2. I think I'm too chill to be a Blood Bowl, like actual Blood Bowl player. Not the noises, just the Amazons, yeah. Yeah, this is again. I'm a bit surprised by this defence. I really thought, like with the Rowdy decision to score, I really thought this was going to be a take the sack on the ball, because there was a sack on the ball. But this, as you say, does look like a don't snake turn, which we did snake last turn. But yeah, at the moment this looks very scoreable. Have still got that catch to move. Yeah, they haven't covered it though, so it's a 2+ dodge, which does have dodge skill. Don't think we're gonna put that free, maybe. Have to go here. Need to fill there. I'm just doing 2+ anyway, so no. We could come back to the middle, not treat it as a 2-turn, but I think the 2-turn's just there, isn't it? So I think we're gonna take it. Does give them 1 turn to answer back again, but it's okay. This is really just in case it goes horribly wrong, so this is their 1 scoring threat. Keep it covered. Handoff activation. So 2+ to score. Okay, managed not to snake. I was fully expecting the snake there at the end. Fully expecting it. So, a 1 turn back. Last time I went for the back line, and let me do that again. We're one player shorter than we were last time, so it's a little bit easier for the dodges. You can't cover the whole width quite as well, but it's still pretty hard because you're still using a human catcher. So it's going to be like 4s, right? Yeah, like it's just still going to have to do 4 somewhere. But they could throw the halving. They didn't go for the halving throw last time. Last time they just went for the catch push, which they can do. I would set up for both, personally. I'd put the halfling on and give myself both options. The problem is they've got 2 different ways of doing the 1-turn Sunplex. So if you just set up for the halfling throw, then you might leave a gap for the catcher. If you just set up for the catcher, you can make the halfling throw easier. So the backline is kind of a compromise solution, because this way you can't blitz. Well, maybe you could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you can't blitz these to make the landing any easier for the halfling. Of course, the landing for the halfling's only going to matter if they scatter really far forward. Probably could go at least 1 line further forward here. To be fair, I think we're 1 line back on where we need to be. But yeah, it's the fact of having 2 different ways to do it. In before a fish is rare. But on who, Collie? On us or on them? So we've got a level on Cobblestorm, that's nice. Assuming they can just not die in this 1 remaining turn. Okay, they have given themselves the halving throw this time. No level for the witch, but SVP all good. Really, the priority is just getting blodge on all these blitzes at the moment. So 1 more of those done. So it's just Shamba left, 3 SVP away. Quick snap. Very deep kick. So the halfling throw will be impossible. The halfling's not on. Wait, what? The halfling was on, and the ogre's over here, and now the halfling isn't on. Did they switch it? Why? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What are we doing? I thought that we were doing the halfling throw. And the ogre being over here. What's the ogre doing? And the catch is not... I'm so confused. Maybe they misclicked. Yeah, misclick would explain it, wouldn't it? Oh, they might have run out of time bank. Oh, you're right. That's almost certainly what happened. That's almost certainly what happened. They used all the time and the game clearly made the decision for them. And that's not necessarily a thanks cyanide, Giraffe. I think the time bank, it feels mean, but like it has to be a punishment, right? Like if you use all your time bank, you use all your time bank. Like, otherwise, like there's no punishment for using the time bank. Like if it was on tabletop, of course you'd say, yeah, don't worry about it. But like the game has to be programmed some way, I guess. It feels mean in this situation, but I'm just like... In here. GG Manger, are you our opponent, or are you just dropping in and saying GG because it's the end of this game? Either way, it is indeed GG. It is a game. I'm going to say thank you to my opponent in chat. Too many channels. Where are we? All right. Let's have a look at what's what here. Validate the match result. Yes, I do want to validate it. Moot leads with the MVP. Kalon, it's such a big Discord. There's so many channels. Okay, so easy decisions. Cobblestorm gets Dodge. And hey, Kalon, by the way. Do I see you coming in? All right, so that was the easy decision. Now, what are our next decisions? Core Knight currently saving. I think we're keeping saving. We don't really want to random on these ones having. Oh, here's an interesting thought. We could random on Shamba because we've now got 3 dodge, and if it's bad, then we fire and replace. We could do that. Let's talk about that. So we could random. We could random on the generals, which would be Fend, not great. Pro, it's okay. Show hands, you don't hate having that somewhere on the team. It's not exciting. Dauntless I quite like having somewhere, so for 10,000 Dauntless is good. More Frenzy we really don't need. Shadowing really don't want. We don't not want it, it's just it's not great. Tackle good. Wrestle's okay, 10,000. It's a bit of a weird combination, but it's good. It's good skill. Strip ball on a blitz is nice. Kick is okay for 10,000. Dirty player is obviously very bad and probably gets fired. There's not that many hits here. On the agility, catch not really. Diving tackle's okay. You have to kind of save up to make it worthwhile by adding dodge and sidestep, but it's eventually okay. Leap on one player I don't hate for 10,000. So don't hate it. Sneaky kid is bad. Defensive is good, but you then have to save up for guard, which can take you a long time. Dodge is good. Dodge is the dream. That's clearly the best one. Safe pair of hands, you kind of a waste. Diving catch, kind of waste. Jump up's pretty good for 10,000. And I think sidestep, so dodge and sidestep are your 2 great hits here. Sprint or sure feet, you might go, okay, well now I'm going to turn this into the one I save up for movement 9 on. But it feels like a long path with a lot of them. I think it's really hard to random on the blitzes, to be honest with you. I think if you're going to random on the blitzes, you're almost better off to save for strength and just try to high roll, right? Because Mighty Blow is dreamy. Stand firm's pretty good. Obviously, you can just take sidestep, but I think one stand firm on an elf team does work, actually. I think it's kind of nice as an alternative to the sidestep in some situations. Guard is great. Juggernaut, not really. It's kind of better on a blitzer. Break tackles maybe okay. There's not a many hits here, but the hits that there are really good. One grab's probably okay as well. So I actually wonder if you're gonna random, maybe on, if anything, random strength, because yeah, they just don't feel that great. I mean, generals, a lot of generals fine. Fen for 10,000, it's fine. Pro for 10,000, it's fine. Sure hands, fine. There's just a lot of things that don't make you that much better, and especially when you're saving for agility, it just feels kind of you're setting yourself backwards. So I think we don't. And I think what we do instead is we maybe random on Mootleys, but I think I wait and see my next opponent, because we are creeping up in TV, and we're creeping up in TV partly because we have 40,000 of bad skills already. So I don't know if I want to random this and add another bad skill, a 3rd shadowing. And I also might want to buy the Witch Elf. So the 2nd Witch Elf. So I think I sit tight until I know who I'm playing next and see what their TV is and make sure I'm not giving them big inducements. But for now, we've hopped to the top of the table at 5-1-1. That is game number 5 on the team. we did have a one game team that got murderized and deleted because you're allowed to once in EireBB, you're allowed to one time reset your team. So we got murderized by the Alpha Union and reset the team. So we're 5 games in and going pretty good in those 5 games, I guess. Have we got a bye in here as well? Was there a bye week? Because it's saying like on the team thing it was 4-1-0 and here it's 5-1-1. I don't know. We might have a bye week in there as well. I'm very not with it tonight, in case you hadn't noticed. Very, very not with it. So Kalon's having a look for me to see if he can find out who the next matchup is. Yeah. Yeah, it was a big event this weekend. I would not be streaming if it wasn't for this league game, so Kalon with the assist coming in there with our schedules. So it looks like, oh my god, I've got Keith picks next. No, wait, I've already played Keith, haven't I? Did I play Keith in like round 2? Sure, I played Keith. Did we play each other twice? That doesn't seem right. I think that might be not right. It does definitely show. No, wait. No, it's not showing. No, it is showing me. Wait. No, that's so weird. I'm looking at match day 8, which is this match day, and it's got me with 2 fixtures. If I go to the next match day, I'm not playing Keith. I'm on there twice again. So for some reason, I'm showing up twice on every week. So yeah, that's very weird. So next week, I'm either playing Gordok on Definitely Not Dodgy, the Black Orcs, in which case I definitely want to wait because Black Orcs can get bribes 50,000, so I want to see how much we're giving them first. Or I'm playing Broccoli on Dwarfs, who would also be below me on TV. So yeah, I think I want to wait before doing any more skills. I want to wait and see what we're up against. I blame Galentio. Seems like a plan. Okay, so we're sitting tight where we are, but for now we're top of the table. Go us. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoy it, please do hit that like and subscribe.